You did some interviews like several years ago. You did Rogan, you did Chael Sonnen, and you were talking about how there would be periods of time that your memory would go away. Like you'd go like 2, 3, 4 hours, would just kind of disappear. And you theorized whether it was alien abduction or what it was.
No, I mean,
do you think it was alien abduction?
No.
Have you found out what it was?
This is because people they say that to me, but I look. This one thing. This occur. For example, when you lose memory, it could be like falling asleep. Then you wait. This could be sleep paralysis. There is more logical thing. There is way more logical reason for that. You
think so?
Yes, of course. The thing is that what freaked me out is I saw a movie and documentary that people that claim they got abducted by alien, and then they say they had the same thing that happening to them. That imagine that would be what I said is like imagine that if I'm all wrong about those theory and that's what happened, that would be crazy, But
I see.
There's way more logical explanation.
But it's still a possibility.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Oh, it is, but what we don't know. But I mean, I'd rather not think of that.
But you did see. I was reading that you and Rashad Evans at one point did see a UFO. Is that true?
We were 5 people in the car when I saw that, and this is true. And I didn't say like that. Once again, it's people that misunderstand.
Clarify.
They say alien. It doesn't mean if it's an unidentified flying object, it's an alien. It's unidentified. We don't know. Maybe there's probably an explanation to that we can explain, but at the time we can explain. I read something like most of unidentified flying object, when they've been studied, there's an explanation for it. There's only a little percentage of it that there is no
small percentage they can't figure out what it is.
But that was pretty strange. And the thing that...
What would it look like?
To me, look, that's the thing that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Is the way I describe it are different than the way Rashad described it, the way that Mike Van Arsdale described it, the way that Ali Abdelaziz described it, and the way that another guy, Alejandro, described it.
Where were you guys?
We were in New Mexico. I remember we were on the highway and we saw kind of a light, and the light went like it appeared kind of, I don't know if it's like a flame, but not the color of a flame, like you see when you saw like a comet,
a meteor,
but it was not like a meteor. It was like it came and. You saw, then you stop seeing, then you saw, then you stop. It's like a corridor, tung, 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 tung. And then it disappeared. It was strange. And then when it happened, we were in the car, and I remember when it happened, nobody says nothing. And then after a few seconds, when it happened, it's like, what the hell was that? Oh my God.
Did anybody think, like 3 of you guys or 4 of you guys think, hey, that was a UFO? Did one guy go, no, it was was there one of you guys that was like, no, it's just a rock coming through the atmosphere? Or all of you thinking it was something else?
Oh, if it was a rock, it was a very strange rock. I mean, maybe the angle, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's something that I don't know. I never seen anything like it. It's hard to describe because there is not really anything that I can compare it to.
What are we thinking if we had to guess? Earth, flat or round?
Nah, of course it's round.
Okay, I didn't know. You meet guys that are flat earthers.
There's a reason why you cannot see Mount Everest from your living room. Even if you have very strong binocular, because the Earth goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no view.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you're a UFO guy or no? You believe in it?
UFO, I believe there is unidentified
aliens.
If you listen to astrophysicists guy like Michio Kaku and all these guys,
I've listened to him.
The more we know now, we know there is a lot of planets that are like they're like Earth-like planet. Like the perfect distance between their star and they have like the condition that life could flourish. So it makes it more and more likely as we learn about the cosmos that we might not be alone, but we have no proof of that.
I like Michio Kaku, but his examples, he does kind of use childish examples.
Do you think he dumbs stuff down?
Yes, he does. A little bit too much.
How so?
It does, but I think it's to make people understand.
Yeah.
He's a very smart guy, very well educated, but if he speak with the same language that astrophysicists speak, a guy like me, for example, I'm too dumb to understand. I'm not educated, so he tried to make it simplify for people to understand.
But he really does. Like, I love. But he's like, you know, and little candy drops. You know, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Want more Jim and Sam? Catch up with full episodes and interviews from celebrity guests anytime on demand using the SiriusXM app.